What's up, guys? So it's been a long time since I posted a video. Well, at least that's what it feels like. It's probably been, what, 2-3 weeks? As yet, the reason I haven't posted a video is because I haven't been able to get to my shop to buy any comics. So it's been pretty much a comic-free zone for the last 2 weeks, and I don't mind telling you, it is absolutely killing me. I just don't know when I'm going to be able to get to the shop at the moment. There's a lot of things going on in my personal life, work, family and stuff, and it's just preventing me from going to the shop. I have picked up some bits and bobs from eBay over the last 2-3 weeks. Not a lot, just an issue here, an issue there. Not a lot at all, actually. I am going to try and get to the shop, and I am going to try my hardest to put a video up, because I'm missing putting the videos up. I'm missing talking to you guys, and I'm missing your feedback and whatnot. And I'll tell you what, when I see you guys posting your videos for your hauls, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. You're telling me what you got, the pickups you got. It makes me envious. So without further ado, let's show you what I got. It's got a little pile there. It's not too bad. It's only probably about, what, 10 books total, not even that. Look, a bit of a weird one, really. I never went out to buy any of these. All these, well, actually, I tell a lie, I went out to buy one of these books. Two books mainly, and that was because of my friend Mr. Cosmo Blocko. He gave me the heads up on one book in particular, which I went and got, which was The Strange Talent of Luther Strode. This book's fucking insane. It was one crazy book, but it was like, it's so hard. It's about a guy, his kid in school, who gets superpowers, and he deals with them the best way he can. There's so much shit going on in this book, and at the end, I don't want to spoil it. I really don't. I want to spoil it for you. I really want to tell you what it's about. But in case you're not going to read it, yeah, this got a really good ending, and this is the origin story, if you will. I never ever heard of this book till Cosmo sent me a message and said, check it out, something I might like, and boy was he right. It is awesome, so much so that I'm trying to find the second volume. I believe it's out. I think it's The Legend of Luther Strode. I'm going to be picking that up, but it's very cool. It's about a high school kid, gets superpowers, becomes a bit of a freak. It is super bloody, super gory, and it's just like, I don't know, what if Jason at Friday the 13th was a superhero? You know, you're talking, he's still that gory, but he's a superhero. It's weird, but it's good. Very, very good. Another book I saw that I instantly want, because I never knew at the time, but I watched Cosmo's video last week, and he had a key issue of New Mutants, issue 100. First appearance of X-Force, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, whoa. I think I said this in previous videos, but I am an X-Man guy, so I'm pretty much into all X titles, which are there numerous and many, and far too many for me to ever collect all at once. But yes, it's a very inexpensive book. I believe they've got a film planned. This copy's not too bad. It's got some weird sort of indentations on it. Not creases, but like dents. It's a pretty good copy. It's a newsstand edition as well. I paid all these books. I didn't pay much for. This book, for this graphic novel, I paid £10, not £10, £8 for. £8. All in, including postage and packaging. It's just a really, really good book. It won't take long to read, but it's really good. This I paid £1 for. All these books I paid £1 or £2 for. They're very inexpensive books. But yeah, so I picked up New Mutants, issue 100. It's going in my little key. I got, as well as having our ongoing collections like we all do. We all collect so many books. It's probably stupid and unreal. But as well as collecting our own books, I have a little side collection where I'm just collecting small keys, maybe big keys one day, who knows. It all depends on how the money works out. If this is what it boils down to. And if we had an infinite amount of money, we buy all the key issues we want, but the world's not like that. So I'm always on the lookout for key issues, inexpensive key issues. And you know, sometimes you get bargain ones, sometimes you don't. But yeah, so I got this one. First appearance of X-Force. Very cool. Picked up, this ain't the first key issue at all. This is Ultimate Power, issue 3 of 9. I have every other issue, bar issue 3. And I was down the local car boot, not car boot, well, it was like a car boot sale. I was down the car boot sale this morning, and he had this here for £1. It completes my set, which now I can read it. So happy days. I don't even know what the story's about. I'm really looking forward to reading it. I don't know what the story's about. I know it's set in an alternate universe. That's all I can tell you. I don't know anything else. Next one is, that's issue 2, 1 and 2. So I'm just talking to myself. Please don't mind me. Do I have it? Okay, I didn't have it then. Okay, I guess I have to get that then. But I'm trying to get, like I said, first issues of X-Men. These made millions of these books, so I don't think they're ever going to be worth anything. But they did 4 variant covers, I believe. I think. I could be wrong, but there's issue 1 of them. There's another cover of issue 1. And another cover issue 1. I'm not sure how many issues they did of this cover 1 actually. I thought it was 4, but I could be wrong. And I've got issue 2, which is which I love that top. You know, this is early 90s X-Men. They were awesome for me. This is what got me into comic books. Early X-Men, Jim Lee. It just got me started and hooked on to what I love now, and that's why X-Men is such a big, important part of my comic collecting. You know, it was X-Men started it for me. That took me in the direction of Spawn and Image. That carried me along for a few years, and then I went back to Marvel, and then I started collecting X-Men again, but in graphic novels. And I had quite a vast collection of graphic novels, very vast. But then my collection moved on. I sold those. Didn't want to, but it's life. You have to do things you don't want to do sometimes. And so, but yeah, it's great now I've come back full circle again, back to X-Men. And I love the new Marvel Now X-Men stuff. I think it's fantastic. It's sort of, it feels like it's not. They're rejuvenating the X-Men titles of late. You know, they're bringing back what X-Men should be. Not quite fully there yet, but yeah, because for a while X-Men sort of digressed and moved on, but you know, it feels so much different yet somehow still the same, which is great, and I'm loving it. But yeah, I'm waffling again. Sorry. New Mutants issue 13. First appearance of Cypher, I believe. Again, this is really inexpensive book to pick up. Well worth picking up. I'm also on the lookout for Avengers 257, which I think a lot of people are now at the moment because of the Guardians of the Galaxy film. He's said to be in that. When I say he, Nebula. I picked this up, 10 grand, issue 1. I've just seen the preview guys out there reading it, and I don't honestly think it's a book I'll collect ongoing, but you know, it's J. Michael Straczynski. I can't say his name, I'm really sorry, but you know, Michael J. And he's a fantastic writer. Anyone's read his stuff knows he's good. 30 Days Night, I believe he did. But no, it's great stuff. It's a really nice looking book, and if anything else, it's in issue 1, which is always nice. Now this one's a bit of a confusing one for me. I picked up Batman Year 3, issue 436. Now, for the love of God, I can't remember why this issue is important. I want to say it's something to do with maybe Jason Todd, but I can't honestly remember. I'm sure it's a key issue, but I just don't know why anymore. I did know, and then I forgot. If anyone knows why this is a key issue, please let me know, just to get out of my misery. Because what I do is, because we're all a bit sad and we like to keep track of things, what I do is I write on the back what they are. So I've got right on the back what what it is, but I don't know what it is, why it's key. And the final one, which is actually, I did go out and potentially buy this one because I really like this character. Not mad on the character, but it's just a cool one to have. And that's Uncanny X-Men 282. First appearance of Bishop. Not much appearance, it's like a back page job again, but hey ho, he's on the front cover. And this is very inexpensive, and I believe he's going to be making an appearance in the X-Men film. I don't think it's going to be a big role, but yeah, whatever. It's going to be cool. It's going to bring the character to the masses. But honestly, these key issues, for me, it's not about picking up key issues for monetary value and what they'll be worth in the future. If they're worth a lot in the future, hey, fantastic. I'm more than willing to reap the rewards. But all in all, honesty, you know, we buy these books because we love buying books, and I love buying books. And key issues is just one of those things. It's like top trumps. It's like just playing top trumps with your friends and just saying, you know, I picked up this, and it's like you don't have to buy a whole series of books to enjoy a key issue, and that's fantastic. You can own a key issue just because it's a key issue, and I know that's what a lot of guys are doing because it takes up less space, and you know, and then there's the hunt of it as well. Hunting down single issues is very, very fun, and it's everyone. It seems a lot of people are doing it. There's a lot of clued up people out there these days, and they're all doing it, and there's a lot of healthy competition. There are some stupid people out there as well doing it, and when I say stupid people, they're not collectors, unfortunately. I call they're scalpers. Like this whole thing going on about with the Joker's daughter, and that book's going for stupid money. I seen them on eBay for sort of £20, £30, £15, and it was like, this book's only released last week. What's, you know, all right, DC have been very clever and they've created a demand for their books. Well, well done, DC. I applaud you. I certainly won't be backing you. I won't be endorsing buying Villains Month because you've quite frankly pissed me off. You know, this whole Villains Month has pissed me off to a huge degree. I think had they done this right, had they thought about it, had they played the long game, I think it would have been more beneficial for the company. I really do. I think DC could have made more money by making this a weekly title or a bi-weekly title. And I think as collectors, if you were to pick up an extra 1 or 2 books a month, would you really notice the difference? Probably not. And you would probably go for a whole set. But because they've done it in the way they've done it, they've just pissed a lot of people off. They've just flooded the market with a bunch of books, created a demand for something that's not really in demand. You know, we need to all stop as a consumer and as a collector and say to ourselves, why am I buying this book? So I've been caught. I'm just as guilty as the next person doing it. I've gone in and picked up books just because I got carried away and caught up in the moment. But then I sit back and got home and I read the book and I was like, this is a crap book. Don't get me wrong, I did read one which was very good, but the other one was just rubbish. I read the Joker special, all about Jackanapes' monkey. Who cares? Am I ever going to pick that book up and read it again? No, I'm not. So why did I get caught up into it? I got caught up into it because it had the Joker on the front in a flashy cover. Yeah, and that's why I got caught up in it. Do I feel any better for having it? No, not at all. You know, and I was going to get the Joker's daughter just because you know, the Joker's a cool character. I'd like to see what they did with the daughter, but there's no way I'm paying that money for it. No hope in hell. And it's not even a first appearance. I don't know. It's a first appearance on the front cover, but it's not her actual first appearance. Her first appearance was in, I think it was Catwoman 23. So what? I just don't understand it. You know, and at the end of the day, if we don't do something about it, it's always going to be this way. You know, but unfortunately, there's always going to be someone out there who's going to pay the money for this book, and you know, ultimately we're losing out because of it. It's a disservice. I like having valuable books, but let's be honest with ourselves. You know, all these books are releasing now. that are worth money. Are they worth money